A turtle can swim faster than you think. But no matter how quick his little legs moved, Tommy always felt like the world was racing ahead of him. In a bustling zoo full of chatter and color lived a small green turtle named Tommy. His shell gleamed under the sun like polished jade, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity. But every day from his quiet pond, Tommy watched the other animals laughing, playing, belonging. He saw the lions stretch proudly under the morning sun, the monkeys chase each other through the trees, the peacocks fanning their feathers in glittering displays. And though Tommy smiled, he always whispered the same thought to himself: if only I could fit in somewhere too. One warm morning, after another lonely sunrise reflecting across his pond, Tommy decided he'd had enough. He tucked in his little head, took a deep breath, and climbed out of the water. His tiny feet pressed into the dry earth as he looked around the zoo. "Today," he said softly, "I'm going to find my place. First stop, the lion's den." Tommy imagined himself walking proudly beside them, his shell gleaming like armor. But when he arrived, the lions were sprawled lazily in the shade, their tails flicking rhythmically, half asleep and half bored. He cleared his throat, well, as best a turtle can. "Good morning," he called. But nobody stirred. He inched closer. "Lovely weather we're having." "Nothing, just snores." Tommy sighed. "Maybe later," he whispered, already feeling smaller than before. Around the corner, laughter rang out from above. The monkey enclosure. He could hear the squeals and giggles echoing through the air. His heart lifted. Tommy craned his neck upward and saw the monkeys swinging from vine to vine, fearless and free. "I can do that," he thought. "I can try." He shuffled closer, spotted a vine hanging low, and slowly grabbed it with his tiny front legs. "Okay," he whispered. "1, 2, 3. He swung for half a glorious second before slipping and landing right on his shell with a loud thud. The monkeys froze for a moment, and then burst into laughter. Tommy's face flushed with embarrassment, but instead of hiding, he started laughing too. It sounded funny even to him, a turtle trying to swing like a monkey. The monkeys clapped and cheered. "Hey, you're fun," one of them said. "Come play tag." For the first time in forever, Tommy wasn't just watching the fun, he was in it. Hours later, as the sun began to dip, Tommy waddled past the peacock garden. The air shimmered with color, blues, greens, golds, like living rainbows strutting in slow motion. Tommy stopped, mesmerized. "They're so graceful," he murmured. He glanced at his shell, dull compared to those brilliant feathers. "Maybe if I show off a little, they'll notice me too." He turned, tried to pose dramatically, then spun to show his shell. But his foot slipped in a puddle. Mud splattered everywhere, right onto the nearest peacock. Tommy gasped. "Oh no, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to." But before he could finish, the peacock let out a delighted squawk. "Look at me, I'm fashion forward now." Soon the others joined in, laughing and dancing, the mud giving their feathers a wild new pattern. "Come join us," they called. And just like that, Tommy was in the middle of a peacock dance party, under strings of stars and laughter. As the night fell and the zoo grew quiet again, Tommy looked around at his new friends. Monkeys, peacocks, even a sleepy lion or two who'd finally wandered over. He realized something simple but powerful. He didn't have to swing like the monkeys. He didn't have to shine like the peacocks. He didn't have to roar or sparkle or impress. He just had to show up as himself. Because sometimes the world doesn't notice you until you stop trying to be noticed. That night, Tommy returned to his pond, not because he felt left out anymore, but because it was home. The moonlight rippled across the water, and for the first time, Tommy smiled not at what he wished he was, but at what he already had become. A turtle who learned to belong by being exactly who he was. And maybe, just maybe, a turtle who could swim a little faster than anyone ever believed.